Hello, my gorgeous Leo. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. Now, Leo, let's jump straight in because I don't like to lose any time. I want to dive in head first. But of course, let me clear the deck for you. As I shuffle, Leo, I want to explain this week's reading, right? I have been receiving quite a few emails with the same theme that a lot of our subscribers have found themselves in a situationship. And I was actually very new to that term until a few short years ago. So basically, if you find yourself in a situationship, it's because you're with someone, but you really don't know what the hell are we, right? Even if you've been with this person for a good couple of weeks or a few months or even more than a year or a year and a half, and it's like, well, what are we still? It's like we're on again, we're off again, we're hot, we're cold, we're talking, we're not talking. You know, things are great, then they get really terrible. So it's a situationship. It's definitely not a healthy relationship. So this reading is to give you clarity, is to give you insight, right? Or even confirmation of what you feel or what you know to be true, right? Even just to clarify your intuition. So if you are in a situationship with a certain person and it's just not easy, it's rough, and you're left scratching your head thinking, well, what on earth is going on here? Should I stay? Should I leave? Whatever. This is definitely your reading. Now, yes, there will be an optional extended reading. Remember, it is optional. Now, why am I doing an optional extended reading? Simple. Because see, here I'm going to look at not only your person, but also your energy and everything else in between, what led to this situationship. But in your optional extended reading, I am going to put a spotlight on your person. So I'm actually holding your person accountable. I'm saying that in a respectful way. There's going to be nowhere for your person to hide. I really want to get deeper, like really deeper into their world. And I want to see what is going on, right? So I will be using two completely different decks for the optional extended reading. They're already behind me, ready to use. If you are interested in just focusing 100% on this person that put you in a situationship, even if you're just curious, right? The link is in the description box below, Leo. It is the very first link underneath all of the yellow stars. I have clearly labeled it in capital letters. It says link to the extended reading, so you can't miss it. And like I said, we are going to have a little peek over the fence. We're going to go through the veil. And yes, is it spying? Absolutely. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but we're going to get straight to the point about your person. So whatever doesn't make sense, we're going to make it make sense here on the reading at YouTube, but also in the optional extended reading. Here we go, two more. Also, don't forget this Saturday, 12 p.m, I'm going to have the absolute pleasure of reading for you because I've got strong Leo in my chart. I'll be doing a bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. All right, so it's pretty clear that this person wants you back, right? The question is, Leo, do you want them back? Because I'm hearing some of you saying, I don't know. Or I'm not sure, or, you know, it really depends what they say to me when they do come back. But this person is longing for you. So that's already telling me perhaps that we're not together or we're not talking, but this person does want you back. Let's see. I'm going to go back. You know, every time I see this card, I always say in a very light-hearted way. So the readings are not so heavy, right? Give this person an Oscar, I always say, because unfazed. It's like they're pretending that they're fine. It's like, do you think about Leo? Who's Leo? But deep down inside, when they're alone and no one's looking, well, no, they look pretty fazed about it, don't they? Longing, they're deep in thought, aren't they? They're just pretending that it doesn't hurt, that I'm fine without Leo. Are you? Yeah? Are you the one that's uninterested? Because I have a feeling here that they're scared that you're the one that's uninterested now. And you know what I think what hurts you the most for some of you is that this person is hot, cold, here today, gone tomorrow. We talk, then we don't talk. They love bomb you, and then they, you know, they leave you on red. So, and that's the thing which is very unhealthy about this person, is that they want you back. And then there are sometimes they're not interested. But I feel like what's phasing them, they're appearing unfazed, but they're worried. I can already see a picture is worth a million words, right? Is that how they say it? A photo is worth a million words. They're worried here that you're uninterested, that you're already too far gone. We need to look in the middle of this deck. Oh boy, I got two messages here. One, they are really worried here, and I think they should be. do not piss off a Leo. I know a lot of Leos, right? Sun, Moon, or Rising, but I know a lot of Leos. My own mother is a Leo. Don't piss off a Leo because they're worried here that you are going to reject them in a massive way, that you've already blocked them or you will block them. You'll see, who it is and you'll hang up on them, right? But the thing is, if we get to the heart of the matter, Leo, this person has made you feel rejected. Very Five of Pentacles. They've made you feel rejected one too many times. Let's get to the main messages and then we're going to jump straight into the tarot. Drama starter. That's not you. I don't want people telling me that Leo's a drama starter. No. Okay? The thing is, you've just got a very strong attitude. Your personality is very strong. That's what I love about you. I feel this person here, they can get easily offended or they take things very personal and then they probably won't talk to you for a few days. I'll block you because even though they probably started the fight or, even if you look at them the wrong way or, you defend yourself, they see that as drama, right? There could also be a drama starter around them, right? That could be just like yapping in their ear and manipulating them. We've got the obsessive lover. So again, here today, gone tomorrow. It says dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic here as well. I don't like to use the word obsessive because it's very dangerous, right? But there is something, I feel like this person, I feel like they either want to take control of the relationship, be possessive, or even, I don't know, maybe judge you or you got to do things this way. Don't try to do that because like I say every single week until my throat gets sore, you are the queen and the king of the jungle. You ever tried to tame a wild lion or lioness? It's impossible. If you want to be tamed because it's your choice, right? What was I just saying? Yeah, we cannot tame it. Forcer, forcing things on you, right? Forces their way in. It uses force to get what they want. It's not looking good for them, I'll be really honest. Dust it off. This is, oh boy. Listen, I'm not laughing at your person. I don't like doing that because that's disrespectful, but they really think they can, like Aliyah says before she passed on, dust it off and try again. That's what they want to do. It's easier said than done. Yeah, this person's taking screenshots of you. We've got getting evidence, proof, facts. I'm going to go deeper in this message. I always get, it's more like they're looking you up, right? So if you are easily accessible online, that could be taking screenshots of your recent stories, a post, nice photos that you have, because you always look amazing in your photos. Leo, I mean, honestly, it takes very little for you to still look very beautiful, very handsome. You're a Leo, right? You look at the biggest entertainers in Hollywood, they're all Leo and they're all gorgeous. But they definitely could be looking at old text messages or even old photos. If you promise them something like, you're my ride or die, they'll probably take a screenshot and say, remember you said this, come on, we still need to be together and all that. So let's dust it off. Oh boy. And they're a grudge holder. Interesting. I don't know why I'm also getting this message. They think that you're still upset with them. It's like, what did you expect? But yeah, drama starter, grudge holder. That's already telling me this person could be a bit emotionally immature as well. They hold grudges. I'm not liking their energy. Bonus message. We've got an offer from this person coming in. What type of offer, please? Your light irritates their demon. So they're working vibrationally at a lower level, whereas you're up here. So this offer, what they give you, they might have a secret agenda here. It's like maybe to prove their point. They could be in the middle of some legal issues here. Court, judges, immigration, lawyers, could even be separation, divorce, not paying their taxes, for example, incarceration. But I feel like there's an offer here that you're going to say, wait, is that it? Or you're not going to be impressed. Let's see. I'm going to do two more. Last one. Seeing the number 7. I don't know if someone's saying lucky 7. 7's their lucky number. That could also be in 7 days. So 1 week, something could happen. Or 7 days or 7 weeks. I never read further than that. 3, 2, 1 more. I don't know why they're showing me a spider. Itsy bitsy spider, I keep hearing. I feel like this person's going to crawl their way back. They're going to at least try to crawl their way back into your life. 5 of Pentacles. I did mention the Five of Pentacles. See, the Five of Pentacles is a high rejection card, and that's what they're worried about, that you are going to reject them. I'm trying to, okay, well, yeah, that's what they're worried about. They're worried that you are going to reject them, that you're going to say no. We've got a woman there with a baby. She's got no money, no resources. She's lost in the big city, right? Looks like New York. But yeah, I feel here that they're worried that you're going to give them the same medicine that they gave you. Because this person may have put you in this situationship where then they ghosted you, they blocked you, they were here today, gone tomorrow. They preferred something or someone else over you. Now they're realizing, holy crap, I didn't realize how much I was going to fall in love with Leo, the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What I like about your energy, though, is that you're focusing on yourself, on self-healing. It's like, I'm going to fill up my own cup first. So if anyone does return or anyone new comes into my life, I'm going to be really scrutinizing them in a nice way. Do they bring me peace or do they bring me problems? Get ready, because that offer is coming in the form of a message. Obviously, we've got a text message. It could be a phone call. It could be an email. I'm hearing also a private message like a DM here. And that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, it's not looking good for them, but they do want to talk about the heartbreak and the sorrow. They will be trying to seek your forgiveness. The Three of Swords, after all, can offer an opportunity of healing and forgiveness. We've got Libra energy. They might have put you in a third-party situation because that is you right there, but you're rising above it. You're literally watching that building, i.e. the relationship, burning down to the ground, and you're like, you know what? You started it, but I'm going to end it. We do have the Lovers as well, and the Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. That's as far back as I will go. Definitely was a third-party situation here. I think your person was entertaining a third party. It definitely could be romantic, but it could also be maybe work was in the way. It could be friends or family. Yeah, we've got the Emperor. This person's going to go above and beyond here. They're going to make some pre-calculated big moves towards you, though. But sometimes the Emperor can also be a narcissist. They can also be gaslighting. They can be extremely stubborn. You know, when you say stubborn as a mule here, my way or the highway. Ooh. All right. All right, we do have the Devil. Capricorn energy. The Knight of Swords. Your person's very impulsive. I'm going to tell you that right now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. They're going to be very impulsive here to give you the Ace of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Someone here could be separated or divorced. This person is very quick with their tongue. They have a bit of an acid tongue, but I think you're going to give them a piece of your mind here. There's a conversation that wants to come up. We saw the Three of Swords. We've got the Four of Swords. This is rest, recuperation, recovery, healing. They can be any star sign, but we are seeing Leo energy, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. The consideration of a new opportunity with this person. So it's not a yes, but it's not a no. And there you are. We have Leo. So we've got Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo energy. The bonus message, again, with the same four fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius energy. The world is either going to mean the end of a chapter or a brand new chapter. This is very interesting. Okay, so obviously there's probably something a bit toxic about this person. You've seen the good side, you've seen the beautiful, but you've also seen the ugly side of this person. That is the card, of course, of, I will say unhealthy attachments, right? It's also the card of self-sabotage. You know, maybe they're emotionally needy, maybe they're coming back because they're actually quite lonely here, but they have sorely underestimated the power of a Leo. That's the thing. You know, when people do that, they find out the hard way. So, of course, they're worried that you're uninterested. And then they jump to, I want Leo back, but then I don't know. This person's a little bit scattered. So they're operating at a lower level of vibration. You're kind of like all the way up here. That's why your light irritates their demons. So they may be at the moment also dealing with a toxic third party, romantic or not. There also could be addictions, dependencies, self-sabotage here. I'd see that they're going to make a very impulsive, quick decision to come closer and say, can we start again? But then we've got a conversation here. I see that there will be a conversation between the both of you. I don't think you're ready to meet this person face to face, at least not yet. Even though we do have that Three of Pentacles, which is face to face meetings, I feel like that's probably maybe later down the future when you feel ready. But I feel like there's something, you'll feel better, you'll sleep better also when you get something off your mind. And that's you considering here, should I give this person another chance though? Because it is pretty clearly this person put you in a situationship because there was a third party. Perhaps they didn't want to be bound by one person. They wanted to travel the world. Or again, I do feel it's like, but Leo, you've got to do it my way. If you want to be with me, you know, I do it this way. And they tried to perhaps make it very one-sided. They were very judgy. It was very unfair. I feel like it was a very one-sided connection. And when you kind of resisted and you showed, well, I'm a Leo, I'm a human being, I've got my own thoughts, my own feelings, my own desires and wishes, that probably turned them off. And they're like, all right, well, you can't be with me then. So it was a situationship, but there's still an offer coming. And why is your person so worried? That is a high stress card. They're losing sleep over you. The Nine of Swords. In fact, I'm also hearing that they probably imposed a lot of mental stress on you as well. You know, at night, you're left alone at night wondering, well, what is this? Why is this person like this? Why can't they accept me for me? And God forbid, I feel like if you moved the wrong way, or if they caught you in a white lie or whatever it was, it's like, then that inner devil comes out. But of course, the devil is also a massive card of temptation. So some of you may be tempted to meet them. But let's see. We need to clarify these cards because we're only scratching the surface. So we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. The extended is going to be very interesting because we're going to be, I mean, we're looking at both energies, but when we focus only on your person, we're going to get new messages. 5 of Pentacles again. And I don't want you to get used to this person casting you outside, ghosting you, leaving you unread, blocking you. You don't deserve that. The 2 of Wands. Wow. And we also have the transformation card, which is the Tower. Some of you may have dodged a bullet. They want a new beginning with you. It's pretty obvious. I see that some of you will meet this person in the middle in due time, though. I don't see it's going to be sudden. But you see, the Tower should never be afraid. It's already telling me when the Tower is present, doesn't matter what stage of the reading that we're at, it's telling me that this already started off on the wrong foot. This was a relationship built on sand, not on a solid foundation. You've had your own realization about this person, right? And it's also the card of liberation. So some of you may have dodged a bullet, but I do feel here that they've given you one too many 5 of Pentacles, one too many Tower moments here. You've been very fair. They want a new start. Oh, they're going to apologize though. I feel like that's going to be the Tower moment. It's like they're calling themselves out. They want to be fair here as well. They may use your birthday also as an excuse to buy you something fancy. 4 of Wands. Okay. The 1111 card, the Twin Flame card. It's interesting. Aries energy. That's reconciliation. This person wants you back home. Let's talk about the Devil, please. They are obsessively watching you. Now I'm going to say the word obsessively. I try and stay away from that word because it is quite dangerous because it's a card of extremes. But look how they can only watch you so much from behind the blade, right? The Page of Air, Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. That's someone that wants to be truthful, right? They can be a little bit outspoken, perhaps a bit too outspoken, a bit sarcastic, a bit cheeky and all this. But the thing is, if you are easily accessible online, yes, they are obsessively watching you. They're obsessively writing out a script of everything to say, but they've got their eye on you literally every single day. If not, this might be new information to you, but several times a day, this person checks up on you. What's this decision that they're making? Yeah, to ask you for another chance. Renewal is just another fancy word for judgment. That is Scorpio energy. And this will happen sooner rather than later. Your person has done a lot of reflection, a lot of like self-evaluation. So have you. It's like, well, I gave this person everything. And what did I get? 5 of Pentacles twice. I got the Devil, right? I got the 3 of Swords. Those are pretty crappy cards and energies to be on the receiving end from. But it's also about rebirth. So they will be asking you for another chance. And it's going to be the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if you're ready. And if you are not ready, then you are not ready, because this situationship has taken a lot out of you, especially emotionally, with that 4 of Cups. You need some time to reflect with your thoughts and your feelings here. This card is highly linked with that, sometimes that emotional depression where we're just constantly tired of feeling that rejection here as well. I feel like a lot of you jump from melancholic to nostalgic. Because a lot of you are seeing this person as very, like, I don't know, what's the next flavor? Very impulsive. It's like you're also thinking this person is very self-absorbed here as well. Why are you really back? Is that Ace of Pentacles really, really genuine? So it's not a yes from you, but it's also not a no. But let's continue. What's the big topic of discussion here? It's about the devil. It's about your person, how they self-sabotage. Ego is the devil. Ooh, okay. Your person might be very dependent on you. They might be very materialistic here, but again, very pushy. I'm wondering if this person has changed. I mean, judgment tells me someone has changed, but that devil keeps coming up, and I really don't like that. So the topic of discussion is everything that your person did wrong, how they put you in a situationship, how there was possibly a third party here. Some of you might be tempted though. Remember, it is a card of temptation, and some of you might be tempted to accept the offer straight away, but we need to really look at that. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords. So that's already telling me is to throw caution to the wind and really think about it. Even ask other people for help or for their advice here, but really think about it, because that is the massive card of contemplation here. To think not once, not twice, not three, think 4 times over it again. If you were to allow this person back into your life, what guarantee that it's not going to fall back into a situationship? Because this person, I feel like they are literally the king and queen of self-sabotage here. So to have the Four of Swords clarified by the Four of Swords, it's definitely telling you to think definitely more than once, if you know what I mean. Let's talk about that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I see some of you want this to work though, because the Six of Wands is you. That's Leo energy. That's you rising above here, right? That is recognition, your self-esteem coming back up again. We need more cards because I see that it's like some of you are going to try to make this work. It's a slow burner. Six of Wands is a personal success, a personal victory card. It's not as fast, of course, as the Chariot. This is like the minor arcana. This is like pre-Chariot energy. But it's going to take time. It's going to take work. It's going to take patience and effort to get over this. There's that Three of Swords again. Seven of Pentacles, Taurus. They're going to make you an offer here. The Knight, yeah, see, even though they make that impulsive decision to return, the Knight of Swords is actually telling you, because you're the main person for this reading, is to not make an impulsive decision. Hence why they're telling you to think twice. You're going to get some answers. You're going to get some clarity. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles again. Let's take out 2 more. Got the High Priestess and the King of Wands. Your intuition is guiding you. Your spirit team are guiding you. You've got wisdom, you've got patience, you're very intuitive. Some of you, I'm going to say, even better readers than I am. I take out more cards for the reading at the end because it's never going to be a straight line, right? There's always going to be, it's always going to branch out. Wheel of Fortune again. I really am inclined to say that some of you, after much thought and consideration, might entertain the idea of giving them another chance. I'm going to be honest with you. But listen to your spirit team though. They're going to send you some signs, because that's very big Leo energy here. Ace of Pentacles again. 10 of Pentacles, that's commitment, engagement, marriage. You're going to get clarity here. Total clarity. Yeah, we know that the Three of Swords is about sorrow, forgiveness, and healing. But I feel like some of you are willing to work on it. But you're not rushing into it. You're not promising them anything. It's like, let's kind of take it day by day. Let's play it by ear. So this is the thing. Whether you want this person back or not, if you want more clarity, or if, let's just say, has that devil really changed? You know, have they really stepped out of that devil energy, or are they going to fall back into it? Let's check out your optional extended reading, because like I said, if I had a spotlight, I wish I could. We're going to put a spotlight on your person, nowhere for them to hide. And I'm going to use 2 different decks. I'm going to focus only on your person. Anything and everything else that you should be aware of if you wanted to give them a chance. And let's say, even if you don't want to and you're curious, it might even just confirm your suspicions or what your intuition is telling you. But rest assured, don't be scared, because your spirit team are guiding you. They're protecting you, right? They'll pull you in the right direction. You can't make the wrong decision. But let's check out your optional extended reading, because their return is going to be a Tower moment. We're not going to see it coming. They are going to come out of left field, because that is going to be a bit of an impulsive decision after obsessively watching you or checking on you several times a day. So let's see where this is going to go. Let's explore your person's world. Let's explore the universe right now. So the link is in the description box below. It is the very first link underneath all the yellow stars. I'll see you on the other side, but if this is where we depart, I'll also see you this Saturday at 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. And of course, if you cannot make it, it's also in the dedicated playlist called All Signs. Leo, wish you the very best. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. And I'll see you on the other side. Let's spy now. Now they're spying on you, so let's spy on your person. Bye, Leo.